In 1908, Henry Ford introduced the Model T, a revolutionary vehicle that would forever change the automotive landscape by implementing innovative manufacturing techniques, such as the assembly line. Ford was able to mass-produce cars at an unprecedented rate, drastically changing the new American automotive industry forever. Think about the era of the dot-com bubble in the late 1990s. The internet was still in its infancy, a wild frontier of possibilities waiting to be explored. And who dared to step into this unknown territory? None other than the likes of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, who saw the potential of e-commerce when many dismissed it as a passing fad. Bezos didn't just ride the wave, he created it, transforming the way we shop and revolutionizing the retail industry forever. But it's not just about being at the right place at the right time. It's about having the foresight to recognize the potential for explosive growth. Take Elon Musk, for example. Long before electric cars became mainstream, Musk was already dreaming of a future powered by sustainable energy. He co-founded Tesla Motors when the world was still skeptical about the viability of electric vehicles. And today, Tesla stands as a symbol of innovation and environmental progress. Then, there's the enigmatic figure of Mark Zuckerberg, who saw the social networking phenomenon before it even existed. In the early 2000s, while most of us were still figuring out the internet, Zuckerberg was busy building the foundations of what would become Facebook. He foresaw the power of social connections in the digital age, and now, Facebook has transformed not just how we communicate, but also how businesses operate on a global scale. But it's not just the tech moguls who have mastered the art of timing. Let's not forget about the entertainment industry, where moguls like George Lucas turned their passions into empires. Lucas took a gamble on a little space opera called Star Wars, when no one else believed in it, and now it's one of the most beloved and lucrative franchises in history. He was one of the first pioneers to use cinema for a fantasy franchise, and we all know how those types of movies would take cinema by storm later down the line. What sets these billionaires apart is not just their wealth, but their ability to see beyond the present moment, to envision a future that others can't yet imagine. They didn't just stumble upon success. They forged their own paths in industries that were not forged yet, defying convention and challenging the status quo. The crazy thing is, I'm not telling you to become the next Elon, Zuckerberg, or Bezos. You see, what these titans do, you can directly benefit from and make a fortune. Amazon allowed others to start their own e-commerce sites by giving direct access to their system. Facebook made so many people money by giving them access to run ads directly to customers or people of interest on social media. This single-handedly caused a boom in dropshipping sites and online courses. When the titans come in and forge a lane that pretty much didn't exist, I call that the first wave. It takes a big idea and great execution to reap the rewards during that phase. Then there's the second wave. This phase is just understanding which way the wind is blowing and following it, reaping the rewards from the tools the first wave presented by understanding the opportunity and pouncing on it. All you need is a small idea and good execution, and you can still hit a gold mine during this gold rush. There you have it. The people who founded the land in the first wave and the people who built on it in the second, that must be it. Right? Wrong. There is a third wave. This phase still has tons of potential. Think about it. If the second wave built on the land that the first wave provided, what can you do? I call this phase cutting the grass. To be successful, you need to offer services that help people maintain what they built and even grow it. You must be fast during this time, though. It's easier for you to offer productive services. But if it's easy for you, that also means it's easy for your competition. So that just leaves us with one question. What's next? Predicting the future of industries is inherently uncertain. But based on current trends and technological advancements, there are several sectors that show significant potential for growth in the next decade. Renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality. While these industries hold great promise for the future, what's the one you can capitalize on now? To me, that depends on this one simple word: access. Which one has a clear entry path in? In my opinion, renewable energy is harder to enter, and virtual reality is a little too far away from being adopted by the masses. So that leaves us with AI. AI and machine learning technologies have already begun to revolutionize various industries, from healthcare and finance to transportation and manufacturing, even sports and entertainment. As these technologies continue to advance, they are expected to play an even more prominent role in shaping the future economy. I believe with tools like ChatGPT, we are right in the middle of the second wave of the AI revolution. So, what to do now? You see, if we break AI down simply and what people will use it for, these two words come to mind: easy and efficient. This is the key to growing your next business as a product you're selling or a service you're offering. For example, if you understand the world of sports gambling or stock traders, they're actively looking for their next trade or bet every day. But what if you offered them a tool that showed them where to look and why, backed by AI-generated data? This is a product that makes their task a lot easier and saves them time. Maybe that's too complicated for you. Maybe you want to start a blog or newsletter, or even a YouTube channel. AI will help generate scripts, news, and even write your blogs for free. It's just your job to put it all together and sell it. Imagine a world where you don't know how to do graphic design, but you're making six figures selling logos and merch designs to people who need it. Meanwhile, AI is generating the designs itself, and you're just the middleman. You don't have to imagine this world because you're living in it. So the next time you hear about a burgeoning industry on the brink of explosion, remember what others did in the past during similar moments in time, and how you can capitalize on it now and for the future.